Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, hola, bienvenidos, hello, wherever you're watching from around the world. Welcome to the HTC Utopia in Progress grand event. I'm Aaron Baker with HTC. I'm joined by Graham Wheeler, Director of Product for EMEA, and this is the HTC After Show. We're just talking. We're talking about all the cool things we announced, the HTC One M9, the HTC Vive, the HTC Grip. All cool products, right?
Yeah, this is the end of the year for the start of the year for HTC in terms of the big launches, and this is the biggest thing that we do for the entire year.
How excited are you about this launch?
This is always months and months of work for us, and actually putting the phone to the public is the best time.
I know this is like finally the point where we can pull the phone out and be like, this is the amazing thing we've been working on. It feels awesome in the hand too.
Agreed. I think that this is the beautiful thing is now I no longer keep the case on to hide it from people, because normally you have to always hide.
But I will say we'll have to talk about the cool cases, because with the new Dot View case, we've got a ton of awesome accessories, but we should just dive right in. Let's talk kind of briefly about the specs of the HTC One M9 and kind of go from there. Kind of give a run through of the specs. It's
sitting at high level specs. It's a 5-inch display, so it really fits in the hand, really nice. It's running the best processor from Qualcomm, the 810 processor, so it really is powerful.
Octa-core power.
Octa-core, yep. 4 cores and 2 gigs, and 4 cores and 1.2 gigs. Really is everything.
I'm not great at multiplication, so that's okay. It's
basically means it runs fast.
A lot of numbers. It runs very, very fast. You're going to do some dragon bragging with Snapdragon CPU, which is cool.
Wi-Fi is an LTE, so super fast downlink, but the best things has got to be the sound and pictures and videos for me. The sound on this device has got to be the best sound I've ever heard from a mobile device.
It's pretty amazing sound. I mean, I've been using it for a couple of weeks. Love to work out. Use it while I work out. My music is all the music that I listen to get the the jams going to work out. It sounds really good.
Agreed. But if you look at everyone on the tubes or anything in the metros or whatever you call it in America, they're always listening to their music on their phone. So it's a key important point of using a phone.
Well, it's one of those things, like, you watch videos, you listen to things. Why would you have the speakers on the back of the device? Like, on the front's where it's at, because you have that pointed towards your face.
Exactly. And it's not just sort of the front speakers, it's also the headphone jack as well, with the Dolby audio from what we just announced, and the amount of processing that we put just into the sound alone, it's just superb. It's really giving a surround sound experience.
I won't lie, there has been more than one time, there has been more than one time rather, where I've kind of jammed out a little bit, walking through the gym. I have the head bob going, I'm like, this music's just really so awesome sounding. I'm kind of doing the head bob. So the display too, 5-inch display, 1080p HD display.
Absolutely, and it's using screen lamination from us so that we actually keep the LCD right to the top of the glass, so it looks beautiful in any angle. You can just see it really well. So it's just a nice phone to hold. Really, that's also something we haven't talked about.
I know it's got a nice grip. We should talk about the dual colors of device.
Well, if you think of a phone, it's the most important piece of jewelry you take wherever you go. You're gonna remember your phone more than you're gonna remember your watch, more than you're gonna remember anything, your necklace. So we want you to see it as a piece of jewelry and something that is crafted just like a piece of jewelry. So that's what we've kind of investigated.
It's a thing you carry with you on a regular basis. So why not have a beautiful aluminum thing? Which, I mean, one of those things, like, this is the third generation of an iconic design. So it's, what I love about it is that we've taken something that's already really awesome and we've refined it. We've made it better. I mean, at HTC, we're all about making things better. We never rest on our laurels. We're always working to improve as much as we can. So
it's an industry-leading design. If you look at the HTC One M7, it basically is part of its DNA is going through the rest of the mobile community as well. Some of the things that we brought into the HTC One M7 are in not just the iterations of HTC products, but also in all the industry as well, metal, unibody back, etc., like that.
It's super cool. I almost feel like we need to put it up to the camera so you can kind of see. Let me get a close-up look at what the device looks like. I'll show you a close-up look at what the device looks like. An absolutely beautiful device. The gold is really cool. It's very, very cool. It's one of those things, even though it's on camera right now, you got to see it to believe it. It's really a cool thing all around.
It's one of those things that actually doesn't give away how beautiful it is. Different angles, as you rotate the phone, you see different colors, and sometimes you don't even see the gold because it transitions into the back really well.
Exactly. Like, it's perfect. The way it's machined is amazing. I mean, it's really cool. And we've got the volume rocker buttons on the side. We've got the power button on the side now. SD card slot, nano SIM card slot, all the goods. Power button, or not power button. Clearly the jet lag's taking effect. 3.5mm headphone jack at the bottom and micro USB charging port. So it is.
But it's for us, and this is what we're saying in terms of design. It's taken the iconic design language we've put through all our devices from the One range and actually worked with the things we've learned from every iteration. So from this one, we learned how to, from the last, sorry, learned how to move the ergonomics, so stacking components, making it fit in your hand well, and that with the design DNA of the sharp cut lines from the previous, it really does put
I just want to see how many times it really is iconic, but I'll see how many times we can see iconic in the video, in the live stream, in the HTC after show.
Yeah.
Now, camera-wise too, 20 megapixel camera on this,
yeah.
and ultra pixel on the front for selfies. I feel like we should do a selfie right now.
Can we?
Let's do this right now. Actually, let me switch it around to the selfie. And there we go.
It's a bit of HTC.
That's a bit of HTC. There we go. Let's get a close look so you can see a selfie live from stage at Utopia in progress, which is awesome all around.
Oh, you're going back.
Oh, going back. Hey, going back to the camera. Camera reception. That's okay. That's kind of cool. So, what's your favorite camera? I mean, do you do selfies or do you?
I'm not really a selfie man. I've got to be honest. My wife's one of these people that basically takes pictures of cats and of food.
You better be nice. She might be watching.
Sorry,
so.
sorry, dear. So, for me, in terms of that front-facing camera in that 20 megapixel, just allows you to take great detail, and we've got some really dynamic exposure algorithms that act like the human eye. So it really makes every picture seem like you're looking at it, and when you review it again, that's the way.
Well, it's kind of like, I mean, you're talking about personalization, which is one thing that we really honed in on with Sense 7. I mean, it's all about personalization at the crux of this device, which is cool. I mean, one of my favorite things to do is custom color my text message threads. I know that probably sounds silly, but I've got green and brown. It does. He says it sounds silly. Great, excellent. No, it's really cool.
Agreed. And one of the things I've done, I think is pretty cool, is one of the themes you can do is an inner space theme. And I've always wanted to be an astronaut. So every time you get a missed call or it gets a little astronaut sort of bobbing away there, I think that's the bit for me.
Well, I love the part too. It's like when you go, a shirt, for example. If I see a shirt, I like the colors of the shirt, I can snap a picture with it and make a custom theme out of the colors in that shirt, which I think is really cool.
Essentially, it makes the phone look like it's been designed by you, because everyone customized their front screen. They have a personal picture about them, and then you unlock a phone and then it's a different color and it doesn't feel like it's part of you and what you've designed. With the HTC One, that picture theming will go throughout the phone, so it looks like you designed the phone yourself.
Well, it's just all these cool things. It's like that. It's HTC One Gallery, which I think is really cool.
Exactly.
I mean, before this, I had photos all around. I've got Dropbox photos, I have Google Drive photos. Which is just it's amazing to be able to bring those all into one place, which is really cool.
Agreed. I mean, how many times? And I think I'm pretty really bad because I changed my phone a little bit more than the average person, but every time I go, I've got great. I
think change it a little more than
I would describe myself as a bit more than a normal person. But it's the same with everyone. They always lose the photos. It's got to be a picture of you. And one great thing is it not only does it put all the photos on, you can do things like search them. So, which is kind of a bit worrying. I was doing a pre-briefing, so I searched a picture of myself, image matched myself, and it came up with a picture from a couple of years ago, and I look a lot younger. I've aged.
You've aged a little bit? I'm just convinced you do selfies, like the selfie photos popped up of your food, and then
me and my food.
The truth is out, my friend. The truth is out.
Agreed.
I feel like we could talk about this all day, but we kind of need to wrap it up. What's your absolute favorite feature about the HTC One M9?
For me, it's got to be the sound. I genuinely use my phone every day to listen to music on the way in the car, and I found I've gone back to all the old tracks I used to listen again, because I feel they add more depth and value into it. So it really is the sound.
Do you do head bop too when you're
I kind of sing in the car, no one else hears, and that's the place I managed to get.
You heard it here. He sings in the car. I think my favorite, I've got to say, is probably the design. I love the dual color design, and it's beautiful. It looks awesome. It's one of those things where people are like, what phone is that? Well, I guess with the M8 they did that. I haven't actually shown the M9 yet, but I mean, people are like, this is amazing. It's metal, and it's cool to see that we've kind of pioneered the metal trend.
Agreed. But you didn't do one of the cooler ones. I was expecting.
Oh, the dot view. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, which is super cool.
It's super cool. Yeah. I'm gonna lose. Dot view. So I can just play my game. I'm really bad at this. Really. Yeah.
There you go.
Got that bad boy.
To be able to play a game on stage while talking, that's pretty impressive.
I'm multitasking. Mum said I never could.
Yeah, well, she might be watching, so this is proof that you can indeed multitask on the HTC One M9. Got to get that in there. We got to wrap this thing up. We could talk about this thing all day, but I know I want to get out and actually take a look at the demo areas and talk to some people and see what they think of the HTC One M9. Graham, you were the man. Thanks so much for joining us. Cheers. Always awesome. Be sure to keep it locked right here, youtube.com/HTC, and follow us on social throughout the week as well. Facebook.com/HTC, Twitter.com/HTC. We're talking all things Mobile World Congress. I'm going to take this thing to Mobile World Congress. We're going to have a lot of fun with this device throughout the week. So keep it locked right on the YouTube channel for more HTC One M9 goodness from Utopia in progress. We'll see you next time.
Brilliant.
Awesome. Did it work out okay?
Yeah,
Cool.
pretty good.
Thank you guys so much.